Catch some on YouTube. Yo, it's your boy MO3. Man, we're live. We're going down. Yeah, I can't say that wet cash shit. Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy MO3 live in a Dallas Metro play. And if you're tuned in, then hell nah, that shit whack in the bill. Hell nah, fuck.
God. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
talking about. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get to dropping somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep it pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got it straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion and L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cross account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get to dropping somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got to. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah. So I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got it in your pussy.
Let's go. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Let's get it. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boys. You enter the building, man. Appreciate you, Sheila, for that super chat, and thank y'all for those gifts, man. Let's go, man. Let's run it up. Let's run it up. Let's turn up. We got some things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We about to go down through there, man. So go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and share the live out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know the motto, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get the numbers to looking good, man. And we can go on, start the show, man. Let's get it, man.
I'm getting money while they won't leave me alone.
My shit was tweaking for a little minute, man. Let's go, man. Where the ladies at on this hump day, man? Let's go.
I'm searching for like I'm Diego. She tell me that she wet. I told her don't tell me no more. That pussy flying across my mind. I don't know which way to go. She put that pussy on a nigga right now. I think that I'm slow. And I go dumb for that pussy. I'm so radio. 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 I go retarded for that nookie. I'm so radio. 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 I go dumb for that pussy. I'm so radio. 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 I go retarded for that nookie. I'm so radio. 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 I go R. Kelly and this bitch kidnap the pussy and go. I'm gone. No wonder why she be tweaking. I beat that ass to the floor. I'm Bill Cosby with this shit, she want a perk and XO. Let down the window, then hit up the op. After that, he won't talk no more. And I won't tell a song, and I won't ever fall. Oh no, I hit it and get in the vibe. I'm going deep and I look in her eye. She got a lick for a brick and a nine. Get the tweaking, I block her, then switch on my line. I put that dick on that bitch every time. Now she sending pics to my bitch on the side. What have I done? Pussy so good, got me lacking, little nigga. I'm tripping, I don't got a gun. Walk in the spot, get it back, and little nigga, she catch it. A Pokemon. A lucky little nigga like a leprechaun. That pussy a lucky charm. Fuck me to sleep, babe. Fuck me to sleep. Cause you're so freaky to me. And on the weekdays, you put this song here on replay. I go dumb for that pussy, I'm so radio. 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 I go retarded for that nookie, I'm so radio. 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 I go dumb for that pussy, I'm so radio. 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 I go retarded for that nookie, I'm so radio. 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 I go RADIIOO. I can't spell ho well. I just bought the bitch Chanel. Oh yeah. She love the way that money smell for real. She love the slat, I'm not a smell. Fuck her down in some red bottom heels. That little pussy so good, I gotta chill. I'm going crazy, I need Dr. Phil. She text my phone like where you at. She sending pics all on my snap. Purple emoji, text it back. That ass is fat, gon' lose my mind, yeah. I'm gon' kill that pussy, lock me up, then do my time, yeah. All the crime that I committed, this one here should be just fine. Yeah. I go dumb for that pussy, I'm so radio. 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 I go retarded for that nookie, I'm so radio. 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 I go dumb for that pussy, I'm so radio. 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 I go retarded for that nookie, I'm so radio. 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 I go gorilla mode in the pussy. I go gorilla go apes. When I'm in gorilla mode, she be lucky. I'm a gorilla go face. Looking with the hoodie on.
Let's go. Oh. Hey. Let's go, 3. Walk him down, Trey. Let's go. Yeah. Man, salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all make sure you hit that like button, man. We at 80 likes, man. 20 more likes, man. 20 more likes, man, and we can start the show, man. But salute to each and every one of y'all, man, that's under the sound of my voice, man. Like I tell y'all every episode, I thank God for each and every one of y'all, man, because y'all could be anywhere in the world, man. But y'all here chilling with your boy on this hot-ass Wednesday, man. It's hot outside, man. It's hot outside, man. What's going on in the world, man? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the world? Salute to Sis Kimberly, man, for those gifts, man. Salute to everybody else that sent those gifts through. I most definitely see them. I appreciate those gifts, man. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely appreciate those gifts, man. You know what I'm saying? Is it me, or is this extremely too hot outside, man. You know what I'm saying? For life. I don't give a damn what the hell you doing. It's too hot for anything outside. Like for real. This ain't one of them days you tell your little ones, man, go outside and find something to do. They might not shit me. You know what I'm saying? Shit me. Hell, nah, it's hot, man. What degrees is it where y'all at, man? What degrees is it where y'all at? Let me know, cause I might just be tripping where I'm at. Emil says cool here. I know you out there in Detroit or something, man. 102, shit, man. I think it's probably 115 out here. Positive I said too hot, man. Too motherfucking hot. 70. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you probably somewhere that I hate to stay at when it's winter time too. Cause if it's 70 right now, yeah, I deal with this 115, 109, 106. Ah, damn, what's up, Miss D? Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building. Pimp tight, what it do, man? She, what's up, love? I see you in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. Where we at? Where we at on the likes, man? 92. Come on, man. 8 more likes, man. 8 more likes. My boy Tim said 104 in the Ville. Damn. Somebody said 76, 99, 104. Man, I think the last time I checked, it was 115 where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I could be tripping. Let me check one more time. Let me double check real quick. Let me double check. Y'all go ahead, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Shut the live out, man. You feel me? Y'all already know, man, we do have a goal set. You know what I'm saying? We officially need 8 more super chats. You know what I'm saying? $5 or more will help us get through the door. You feel me? So if you feel it in your heart, you know what I'm saying? If you have it in your heart, you know what I'm saying? Want to be the blessing to our brother. Go and help a brother complete that goal. Hold on, let me check the weather. I might be tripping there. Okay, it's 105. All right, it's 105. Let's go, let's go, let's go. L Boogie. L Boogie came through and said, stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? With the 550 gems. Let's go. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See how they let you highlight the gifts now? YouTube fixed that fast. So now we can most definitely highlight the gifts in the chat, man. You feel me? Yeah, so it's 105. I heard, man. Just listen to the song Texaco featuring Trap Boy. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. Let's go, Sheila, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hold on. I'm missing shit. I'm missing shit, man. Salute to Sheila for coming through, man. My good sis Sheila for coming through with the $5 contribution towards the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? Then right behind her, we got the good sis Redbone coming through with the $5 contribution towards the goal, man. I most definitely appreciate the both of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting my stuff together back here, but I most definitely appreciate y'all. Hold on. I'll sing some more. Salute to my good sis Charlene coming through with the $5 contribution, man, towards the Gizzo, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then my sis Top Flight came through on Bumpton. On Bumpton came through with them gifts. Most definitely appreciate it. Got some more gifts down here, man. Let's go, Charlene. Let's go. Let's go. Prize. What's up with your prize? Big 648, I see you down there. I most definitely appreciate you. Man, I thank y'all for all these gifts, man. I thank y'all. I most definitely appreciate y'all, man. Hold on, I'm going back to YouTube, man. I was in the weather app. Let me get back over here to YouTube, see what we looking like over here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Swamp Talk. Let's go, girl. You know you a member over here. Let's go Swamp Talk, man, for renewing her membership. You know what I'm saying? And been locked in for 9 whole months. So not only is she a member, she's a long-standing member. My bad, Swamp Talk. I most definitely appreciate you. And I thank you. I thank you for renewing that membership and choosing to stay locked in with Room 901. Then Top Flight is still down there sending them gifts through. Let's go. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Brown Sugar. I'm gonna say it right. Brown Sugar, baby, coming through with the $9.99 contribution, man. Oh shit! Thank you, Brown Sugar. I appreciate you, love. You know it's undying love for you. What this nigga here talking about, man? Salute to my motherfucking boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my boy Blue over here because I heard y'all tired him out last time. If y'all ever see this nigga, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, if y'all ever see this emoji coming through. Like on the day I tell y'all, look, anybody come through trolling, get him out of here. This nigga here the only exception, all right? This my dog, this my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga the only exception. What the nigga said? A percentage of your royalties from who? Okay. From Rondo Records. Nigga, I'm worth more than that, nigga, but I'll take it. I'll take it, dog. I'll take that $4.99. I most definitely appreciate you, guy. I appreciate you, man. I know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Then we got another come through. Stay hydrated. Nah, for real, for real. Thank you for those gifts. And salute to Elaine. Salute to Elaine coming through. Coming through, man, with the $5 contribution towards the goal, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Y'all making this feel like a hump day. Supposed to feel, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for that love over there on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we got my sis Redbone coming through and renewing her membership. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? She say she got a new membership, but she renewing her membership. I most definitely appreciate you, sis. Then my other good sis, man. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Renewing her membership, being locked in for 6 whole months. You feel me? 6 whole months, man. Let's go, man. Let's motherfucker go, man. Look at this. Let me get my nigga Blue real quick. So I ain't got to worry about nobody pressing the timeout button on this. Because this nigga come here, look, this nigga liable to come through and say some crazy shit, y'all. Look, this Broadway, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know him, go subscribe to him, go follow him on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? It's comedy. Like I tell y'all, be careful where you go. You know what I'm saying? But if you want some laughs, want some drama, want some mess, want some top tier, you know what I'm saying? That's the channel to go to. B-Way, you can drop whatever link, you know what I'm saying, whatever link you want to drop, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, just in case some people in here they want to tap in with you, you know what it is. Salute to my boy Willis, man, you know what I'm saying, for the $4.99. Willis, bro, I'm still gonna do that. I'm still gonna do that, bro. I'm still gonna do that. Matter of fact, it might be tomorrow. I got you, man. And salute to Charlene for coming through again and putting her foot in that goal ass, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I know with all that love, the likes gotta be. I ain't worried about the likes, man. Even though we at 121, we can get them to at least about 200. You know what I'm saying? But let's start the show. Enough of the small talk. Enough of the small talk, man. Let's start the show, man. You know what I'm saying? And moderators, y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? Anything with them 2 letters, y'all already know I ain't got what's understood ain't got to be explained. And also, if you in here, if you are a moderator, you have a YouTube channel, please drop your link. You know what I'm saying? There's something you don't have to ever worry about me having to worry about. If you over here, if you're a moderator, if you over here and you support and you're not a moderator, extra moderator to drop your link. You know what I'm saying? Extra moderators to drop your link, but y'all drop y'all links at will, man. Any more other announcements? Before we get into the show, I don't think so, man. I think we can finally get into the show now, man. You know, so I think we can finally get into the show, man. Oh yeah. Hold on, we got an Uncle alert. Man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tang, man, for the Uncle alert. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go, Tang. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my motherfucking girl, Tang, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this real quick. Let's do this. Because that Uncle alert just reminded me. This is for all my beautiful ladies and my beautiful sisters that help me complete the goal or show any type of love to the channel. Ladies, this for y'all on this beautiful hump day. Let's go.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear that, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
And to my niggas like Willis and Broadway and the rest of my real niggas down there, this for y'all, gang.
Walked in, ill nigga alert, ill nigga alert.
Man, let's go, man. Salute to y'all, man. I most definitely appreciate y'all for helping a nigga complete that goal, man. And y'all sending a lot of gifts and love through, man. I most definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely appreciate all the gifts, man. But it's time. It's time, man. It is time. What's up, Gina, baby? I see you. Juicy Juice. What's up, baby? Auntie, I see everybody in the building, man. She said, what's the YouTube channel, Josh? Then it looks you done been over here before. Room 901. Room 901. If you Google it, you go see me. ROOM 901. You know what I'm saying? Room 901, man. We here, man. I'm pretty sure y'all see the title. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this down real quick. I'm pretty sure y'all see the title, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure y'all see the title. This is MO3 Legal Chess, episode number 49. Salute to my boy Mahaya in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you, big homie. And this is MO3 Legal Chess, episode number 49. What is Rainwater hiding? Yella Beezy'S defense won't answers. Because, yes, man, y'all already know, man, we are down there coming out. It's almost at the end of the third quarter. And this, hey, man, next month, as we stand right now, as we stand right now. And I'm saying that for a reason, because with all these pre-trials and shit, something could come through that man that's so goddamn heavy that they end up pushing the trial back another 30 days or something. But as we stand right now, trial is set for August the 24th. Fancy, what's up, love? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Yes, so trial is set for 8/24, man. I know y'all ain't probably heard from me throughout the whole situation with the pre-trial and all of that. And man, that's because man, it was hard for me to find something to go live about, because over here, y'all know, man, we kind of be before the curve, man. You know what I'm saying? We kind of be before the curve, man. So we already talked about the timeline. Hell, we even talked about the refined timeline. But it's also why I be telling y'all to go back and watch some old lives. You know what I'm saying? Go back, because see me as of right now, I do what you call predictive content. Now, when we get into the actual trial, a lot of things gonna change. We're gonna be in real time commentary and real time coverage. But I do predictive content, which means if I see a pre-trial coming up, you know what I'm saying, like the one that just passed on the 16th and 17th, I'm gonna go live about, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna predict what's gonna happen. And it just so happened that a lot of stuff that we predicted over here most definitely went down. But I do appreciate the little details, the little exclusivity that they get that we was able to be privy to, whether we was there or whether we were just listening on YouTube, which most of us was. You know what I'm saying? We found out some things we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We got a chance to hear a real-time argument. You know what I'm saying? Just something get litigated in this situation, goddamn. It's been 5, almost 6 years. It just feels good to see niggas in suits actually, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to get justice for MO3. And let's go doggy dog for the $5. She said, love you, Josh. I love you more, baby. I love you more. You know what I'm saying? But as far as anything that I seen that made me want to hit the live button and really just, because I don't make up content. If either I got content or I don't got content. I ain't sitting back looking like, I need to go live. Nah, it ain't like that. So if I ain't really see nothing that made me want to do a whole show about, you know what I'm saying? I can hit a panel like my hair panel, talk about it or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? But we here again, man. We out here, man. This is, I guess it's like to say, man, this is pre-trial season. This is pre-trial season, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this coming up week, I mean, not this week, but this Thursday and Friday, I think. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Be having a lot going on these days. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on, I seen that come through. You ain't slick. Hold on. Get your ass back here, AB. Get your ass back here. Salute to my sis, AB. Salute to my motherfucking sis, AB, man, for being locked in for 7 whole months, man. That's my motherfucking dog right there, man. I appreciate you. JD, what's up with you, gang? What's up with you, gang? So yeah, so this Thursday, I know for sure, this Thursday and Friday is Key One and Devin's pre-trial. Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's show, we're gonna chop it up. I ain't talked to y'all. Been a lot going on, so I ain't really just chopped it up with y'all about none of this stuff. Key One and Devin pre-trial. Now, I might do a show predicting it, or I might just wait because I don't think that pre-trial is predictable. You know what I'm saying? You got Devin. Said, Josh, don't talk too fast tonight. I'm gonna try not to, because you got Devin. You know what I'm saying? Nika, what's up with you, sis? You got Devin. You know what I'm saying? He could be taking a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard a whisper. We ain't heard a peep from old Devin. Shit, it seems like forever. So you know what I'm saying? This pre-trial, there's gonna be a lot of our first time being able to see or hear from Devin or attorney from Devin, anything concerning Devin. You know what I'm saying? But we can't ignore the elephant in the room that this nigga could be getting ready to flip, already flipped, took a deal, whatever the case may be. And that could possibly be going down at their next pre-trial. You got old Key One. You know what I'm saying? You got old Key One White. Been floating around the idea of a plea deal, floating around all types of ideas. You know what I'm saying? So look, we gonna wait till Thursday. I'll most definitely be live again Saturday, high noon. The Saturday live will be one of those earlier lives. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be back live Saturday, and we gonna chop it up about everything that comes out, you know what I'm saying, Thursday and Friday in those pre-trials. So that's the plan. Miss America, what's up with your love? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all please make sure y'all hit that like button. But as of today, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a lot of niggas been cutting up, man. Niggas been cutting up. If y'all wonder why I went at the pre-trial, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna be public. But then, God gave me a word. You know what I'm saying? I sat back and I watched, I observed. Cause one thing Josh ain't gonna do is go head first into a motherfucking circus. All right, Josh would never jump head first into a circus. So I think I'm. So this like a pre-trial for the content creators too. You know what I'm saying? Because a content creator like myself, who wasn't able to go to the pre-trial, you know what I'm saying, that's thinking about going to the actual trial, I'm sitting back watching and it seems like, man, could these niggas behave? Can these niggas get, could these niggas be in one room? This the pre-trial for the content creators. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm sitting back thinking. Let me see how these niggas gonna act. Yeah, let me. I'm never tripping about not being one of the first people to do something because the first motherfuckers might end up getting blew up or something. Like I wasn't one of the first people that ate the spicy chicken sandwich when Popeyes. Hell nah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see what happened first. I'm one of them type niggas. Let them trendsetters, let them go first sometimes. I'm the type of nigga gonna sit back and see what's gonna happen. So I sat back, I observed the landscape, you know what I'm saying, and see if niggas can, man, these folks up there wilding. You got 88 up there, man. Them folks is up there wilding, man. So like, nah, when I sat back and thought about it, like, nah, I'm glad I wasn't a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, y'all, I do plan on going to trial. If not every day, I don't see me being able to do it every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm just not that privileged. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I got going on. And you know what I'm saying? I got some things I'm trying to shake and bake in real life. So I don't have 8 hours every day for however long that trial gonna be to sit there every day. I'm trying to make some shit shake in real life. But I do plan. I really do plan on going because it's not that far from where I'm at. And I do plan on at minimum going and paying my respects, you know what I'm saying, to MO3, his family. Even if I don't get a chance to even talk to nobody in his family, just to show my respects, you know what I'm saying? So I do plan on making an appearance up there. And if not I know it's not gonna be every day, but I'm just gonna test the, you know what I'm saying? Just check the vibe of the trial, because I'm still gonna be on it like a motherfucker. So I'm gonna check the vibe of the trial. And if I feel like, oh shit, this next trial, like it's gonna be important, then I make provisions or whatever to be there for at least a moment or whatever the case may be. But y'all, I ain't gonna put too much on myself than I could bear. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of whatever, you know what I'm saying, regardless however that Room 901 choose to cover the trial, just know this. I know my role in this Mo3 sector, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stick to my role. You know what I'm saying? The same method, the same way that I go about doing legal chess now is gonna be the same way when the trial come. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be live a couple times. I probably squeeze in one more day. You know what I'm saying? Probably be live 2 to 3 times a week. And I know what legal chess is here for. We're gonna continue to do that. Because I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a circus. At the courthouse, it's gonna be a circus. On the internet, it's gonna be a circus. It's gonna be so many people covering this case, and it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, but it's gonna be oversaturated. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when a lot of people have a lot of opinions, a lot of talking and going back and forth, conversations being had, you got people who don't always agree. You got confusion. You got opinions. You got questions, and that's exactly what legal chess is for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna be in this place. Might see me over there, Mahale, Broadway, Payday. You know what I'm saying? Madam O. I'm gonna be moving around. I'm gonna be listening to everybody, and I'm gonna be scattered. I'm gonna see what people confused about. And that's my line. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know over here, man. We make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? We make it make sense. So I know my lane. I'm gonna stick to it. I ain't finna be like, oh shit, it's an opportunity to go live every day. And no. And plus, y'all, because real life is real life too. And I got some shit that I'm really trying to get done. I have a goal, you know what I'm saying? Praise God, thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? I have a goal that I'm trying to get accomplished in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all want the content. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all get that content. Y'all just bear with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I got some things moving in real life, and they're going to come first, all right? But I'm going to keep y'all updated on the trial and all this. So fuck all of that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of this. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to my boy TCH Juice. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building. Damn, man. 42-star comments. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, man. Without anything, I don't think I got anything else to run my mouth about. You know what I'm saying? Ah, yeah, I seen how y'all did. Yeah, hold on. Let me say this real quick, and I probably we finna get to the show. I seen how y'all did my sis Kimberly. Yeah. Now I don't know no context or nothing. I don't know no context or nothing. I might, you know what I'm saying, sis Kim might have to hit the link a little in a minute or something. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what happened or whatever. But y'all leave my goddamn sister alone, man. Kimberly don't. Here she go. Here go my love. Here go my little sweet baby, my sweet sister. Leave my goddamn sister alone. Now, I don't know, man. I hope I ain't talking out of turn. You know what I'm saying? But Kimberly, I know Kimberly ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? That means you need to go live. What? Josh, that means you go live. Shit me, sir. I mean, if I could, I would. Honest to God truth, if I could, I would. So you know what the hell going on. I can't, hold on, man. This you saying it. Man, you know exactly what the hell going on. Let me get her off my screen. Because she be trying to act like she don't be in the know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, leave my sis Kimberly alone. You know what I'm saying? You can go wherever you want to go. Pop your shit. Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave her alone, man. You don't get no points messing with no church lady. Come on, man. You don't get no points, man, for scratching down a church lady who barely even cuss. This woman barely even cuss. Man, this later. Let's get to the topic, man. That made me feel away. Salute to Madam O, because I caught that. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. Salute to Madam O, because I caught that replay earlier. I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I was like, man, let me start watching this shit, man. They make me mad, man, out there messing my goddamn sis. But we might hear from Sis Kim a little later on that, man. But look, man, we had 170 likes, man. We had 170 likes. So look, this is what I'm finna do. Let's go and get the likes up, man. It's over 300 people in the building, man. Let's go and get the likes to the max. I ain't gonna put a number on it, but it's over 300 some people in the building, man. You know, it's over 300 some people in the building. Look like y'all down there laughing and having a good time. So go ahead and hit the like button for me, man. Let's get the likes as close to the 300 as possible. You hear me? Hit the like button, share the live out, man, and grab your pad, grab your pen, because Josh about to go the fuck in, man. Y'all see the title. You know what I'm saying? Yella Beezy'S versus Rainwater. Who controls the narrative? Y'all gonna see why I asked that question. As soon as we get back, as soon as them likes get right, man. Let's go, man. Let's hit the like button. Use this time to hit the like button at the end of this. Man, hopefully the likes looking good, man. Let's go.
Yeah. This ain't checkers. It's legal checks. Yeah. Every move calculated. Every play got consequences. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connect. One wrong move, whole case get dissected. Legal chess, yeah, we playing for keys and dignity. Testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, this legal chess with me. Prosecutor building, stacking layers like a cake. Different state of watching, trying to find a mistake. Some bonus getting served, witnesses on the clock. Some gon' fold on the
like button, man. Use this time to hit the like button. Let's go.
Dangerous play. One flip, change the board, now the king in the way. They was riding together, now they telling the truth. Or they telling the story just to shorten their noose. It's deeper than the charges. It's deeper than the crime. It's about who controls the narrative. Yeah. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connected. One wrong move, whole case get dissected. Legal chess, yeah, we playing for keeps. Indictments and testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, this legal chess. When it's trial time, you watching the headlines.
Come on, man, hit that like button, man. Come on, hit the like button. Let's go.
Every move, every play, every angle. This legal chess.
Hey. Big Josh coming in this bitch. I ain't playing. I ain't let that nigga sit stand. Ooh, wow, I killed it. Ooh. I just get in the booth. Let's go, man. Hit that like button. Let's go. All right, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. I ain't gonna hold the show up no more. You know what I'm saying? 205 likes. All right, man. Look, y'all gonna be stingy with it. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Moderators, generals, and generates, just please do me a favor, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay on their ass down there and remind them to hit the like button. Oh, yeah, and please don't forget, y'all. Don't forget to please keep Sweet Nikki, Mama3, Mama Nicole. Please keep her YouTube channel link floating in the chat. All right? So, all right, let's get ready to get the show going. Let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know it's time to read. It's time to go down through there. All right? We pretty sure we all caught up on the pre-trial stuff and all of that. Let me get my notes together over here. All right, so boom. All right, man. Salute Tina Hampton. Salute to you in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? The South Memphis show. What's up with your home team? Salute to everybody in the building, man. I see y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Willie, what's up with you, gang? Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for being in the building, rocking out with your boy. Now, I ain't gonna. This is not finna be a long breakdown. All right, like I told y'all, this was my last time saying this too, because I don't like. But the new legal chess, if I could control it, much precise, straight to the point, powerful, not too lengthy. All right, that's the goal. That's the goal to get y'all in and out of here, but still leave y'all with some fat on y'all brain, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, please, man, please, as trial approach. It's trial approach. And I'm gonna show y'all at the end. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to holler at y'all about. Anybody seen the new MO3 music video? If anybody seen the new MO3 music video, that's what there was another thing. Look, there's a little water cooler talk I want to chop it up with y'all about. If not, I'll just wait. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait till Saturday live and we'll chop it up about the new MO3 music video. But go watch it though. L Boogie, what's up with you, baby? Every time I see her, she just be laughing. L Boogie just always laughing, man. Salute to L Boogie forever in the building. But I'm talking about every time I see L Boogie, she laughing at something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Big Sis said she did. Go ahead. They have released a music video for real. Oh, she in love for real. So go ahead on Mo3 channel. I shared it on my community wall. Go ahead and check that out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a viral conversation from that music video after everybody see it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be back Saturday and we'll chop it up about that music video Saturday. Because I'm interested in seeing how y'all feel about little things. I ain't gonna give nothing away. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all go watch that video, all right? And we'll chop it up Saturday about that. Okay, so boom. So where is it? It's on my community wall and it's on Mo3 YouTube channel. It's HSM. But I shared it on my community wall too. So if you go to my community wall, you will see it over there. You will most definitely see it over there, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go, man. Let's get into the show, man. Y'all remember, man, hit the like button, get the likes up. Slow walking guy, what's up with you, big homie? I think I seen my boy Stop 6 come through here too, man. Salute to my bros, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into the show. All right. So, yesterday, I believe it was the 21st yesterday where they finished up the pre-trial, right? The pre-trial. Let's go, Fancy Ketchup. Thank you for those gifts. Thank you, Tina Hampton, for those gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday they finished up a 2-day pre-trial. They gave their closing arguments. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this, Toby Shook, because it's only right that I report this to y'all. I know that for the longest we've been over here talking about, oh, Toby Shook, a bad motherfucker. Toby Shook, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Based on what I seen, based on what I heard, the coverage from the pre-trial, Toby Shook got his ass kicked. All right. So, but the other lawyer, the fat guy, the big guy, oh, he a problem. I ain't gonna lie. The other lawyer, the other attorney that's on Toby Shook team, he's a problem. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Toby Shook, he ain't looking like the Toby Shook that we was up here talking about. Run a lawyer of the year 10 times in a row and all this shit. I don't know what the hell he was in there talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that nigga probably dozed off at the goddamn stand when I don't know. That nigga just old and this might be his last go round. But yeah, Detective Barnes, which is a major part of this episode. So let's go. Let me go ahead and ask y'all this question, right? He's all fucking AI. I just seen it. Turn it off. I'm good. Long live on summer. Let's go. We gonna talk about this Saturday, man. We gonna talk about this Saturday for sure, for sure. Cause I'm pretty man. Look, it's gonna be a whole bunch of conversations around that video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say my opinions for that new video. Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Saturday. I'm gonna let people go watch it. Mama T, MO3 dropped a new. Well, they dropped a new video for MO3 for the For Real song. Yeah, and it ain't country. It ain't country. Look, I ain't gonna look, just go watch it and y'all gonna talk about it. You go watch it and people gonna talk about it, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure everybody don't share the same opinion. But I'm gonna reserve my opinion for Saturday. All right. Okay. So one more question for y'all, right? After watching the pre-trial, getting the news from the pre-trial, and just based on everything that y'all been hearing and seeing about this pre-trial, right, that just took place on the 16th to 17th. This is a question. Listen closely so you can answer. How are you feeling? And I want to do this on a poll, but I'm gonna look at the real-time answers in the chat. I want y'all to answer. How are you currently feeling about Detective Eric Barnes? Press A if you fucking with him tough. Press B if you not. Press C if you undecided. A, I'm rocking with Detective Barnes. B, I ain't rocking with Detective Barnes. And C, I'm undecided. Okay, we got Kiki coming through. What's up, Kiki? Coming through with an A. All right, hold on. Oh, they coming in fast. Hold on, y'all fast. Hold on, 318. My boy came through with an A. Fucking with him. Miss America says she ain't rocking with him. Okay. Miss Pooh Bear says she undecided. Fancy A, she rocking with him. The lovely she coming through. I thought you were blue over her. She said A, she rocking with him. Okay, my boy Star 6 said A. Okay, I see a lot of A's. Okay, I see my sis Fate. My boy, okay, y'all rocking with him. Y'all rocking with him. Okay, I see. For the most part, I see a lot of A's, a few C's. I don't see too many people saying they not rocking with him. All right, so I see some A's, C's. Okay. So either y'all understand for the most part, based on what I'm seeing in our chat. So for the most part, either people rocking with him. Oh shit, she said S for snake-ish vibes. Oh shit. But for the most part, oh shit, Nika said B. She ain't fucking with him. Ah. Okay. So if I was to rank it, I'd say A is the most. I see then C, undecided. I see Gina put C. Okay, then B. All right. Okay, cool. Because I know before the trial, excuse me, y'all, before the trial, you know what I'm saying? We heard, especially for those outsiders, you know what I'm saying, like myself, that's not from Dallas, whatever the case may be. But what's up, Jazzy? We heard, you know what I'm saying, that this nigga, there's something up with this nigga to take the Barnes, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else that's not from Dallas, but there's some of the things I was hearing about to take the Barnes, it kind of had me feeling like I don't know if this nigga here really legit. This nigga here might be a dirty cop or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, this previous pre-trial shed a little light, got me looking at him a little differently. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he stood on business. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but we still getting to know niggas, Mo3 sector. We didn't heard about these niggas for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But we still getting to know niggas. All right, so I would say C, I'm undecided, but I'm fucking with them so far. I think that'd be the first. I'm fucking with her so far, but I'm still undecided. And we about to talk about some things. You know what I'm saying? We about to talk about some things because, like I said, on the 21st, they did a roundup. They did their closing arguments based on the litigation. Like I told y'all, they will be litigating the rap music, how much of the feud evidence they get they be able to be submitted into the actual trial. Now, don't get the few evidence confused with the actual direct evidence, all right? That is not all the evidence they have. But on the 21st, on the day, while they was doing their closing arguments, while they was up there doing their closing arguments at the Frank Crowley courthouse, I believe that's where they was at, a subpoena came through. Yes, y'all, they say a subpoena came through for the one and only Detective Eric Barnes. Now let's read a little bit of this subpoena. All right. This is the Dallas Police Department. Custodian of records, Detective Eric Barnes. All right. To be and appear before the Criminal District Court number 7 of Dallas County, Texas, at the courthouse of said county in the city of Dallas on the 7th of August, 2026 at 9 o'clock a.m. Then and there to testify as a witness in behalf of the defendant in a criminal action pending on said court, where in the state of Texas is plaintiff and Marquise Conway defendant, case number woo woo woo. All right, so this is a subpoena from the defense, y'all, from the defense. All right, make sure y'all follow me. This is a subpoena from the defense, requesting that Detective Eric Barnes testify on behalf of the defense at the next pretrial date for Yella Beezy'S, which is August the 7th. All right? The next pretrial date, and I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show y'all that. All right, I'm kind of going backwards, but y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. All right, so let's see right here. Let's go to this C attachment right here. All right, it says C attachment. Please attach a business record affidavit and contact defense investigator Marissa Wallace when ready for delivery at 214 whoop-de whoop whoop-de whoop. All right, let's go to slide 2 because this is the attachment I want to see. All right, and y'all, my bad, cause I got this on full screen in my in the StreamYard. So if I can't see y'all, type it in the chat. Y'all give me a second. So let's read this attachment, right? So these are the things that the defense is requesting from Detective Barnes, right? Let's go back one page. Let's go back to this page. Because we all know Detective Barnes wear many hats, correct? Check. We cool. Everybody know that he's an ATF agent. The nigga is a goddamn, I think he trained ATF federal agents. He's a Dallas police detective. God damn it. All type of shit. And on top of that, he's also I ain't gonna say I say one of the custodian of records, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He is one of the custodian of records for the Dallas Police Department, Criminal District Court number 7. All right. So we got an ATF agent. He's a Fed. He's a detective for the Dallas Police Department. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he got other things he do. That nigga a legal analysis. He do legal analysis for Law and Crime Network. This nigga do a lot of shit. Amongst all those things, he is a custodian of records. So he would not be testifying. They want him to come in as a custodian of records and not as a federal agent per se. But we're gonna dive deeper into this. All right. Then so let's see what they asking him for. Let's see what they're asking him for in this subpoena. Number 1, any and all documentation, notes, reports, memos, and recordings of any witnesses Detective Barnes has interviewed or attempted to interview during his investigation of the Melvin Noble murder, to include the names of witnesses that cooperated and did not cooperate with his investigation. All right, so they asked for documentation, notes, reports, memos, and recordings of witnesses that he either interviewed or attempted to interview, people that cooperated and people that did not cooperate. All right, number 2, any and all communications to include text messages and emails to and from any witnesses Detective Barnes has interviewed or attempted to interview during his investigation of the Melvin Noble murder. So they asked for communications to include text messages, and emails. And number 3, here's where it gets juicy. Number 3, any and all communication Detective Barnes has had with Benjamin Rainwater. They asking for any and all communication that Detective Barnes has had with Rainwater, including but not limited to reports, memos, text messages, recordings, and emails. Oh man. Hold on, man. What is so special about old Rainwater? Well, they singled him out. They just didn't ask him. They just didn't ask him for the witnesses and cooperators. No, they put that. Then they said, oh yeah, we want the communications he didn't have with Rainwater. Let's go. You took the words right out of my mouth, nigga. Interesting. But let's put a pin in it. All right, let's put a pin in it because y'all, this is MO3 Legal Chess episode number 49. What is Rainwater hiding? Yella Beezy'S defense. They want to know. They want to find out. And then the sub question that y'all can see at the bottom of the ticker that I want y'all to ponder on throughout the duration of this episode is Yella Beezy'S versus Rainwater. Who controls the narrative? Who controls the narrative? All right. Now we ain't talking about the narrative of the YouTube streets. Nah, it's trial time, baby. We finna be about the YouTube streets. We talk about who controls the narrative of this trial. Put that in your brain, and we finna build this episode. All right. So let's get to cooking. Man. Grab y'all pad, grab y'all pen, cause it's time to go to fuck in, man. It's time. Let's go in, man. Let's go in, man. All right, let's start here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my notes together in my phone. But while I'm going to my notes section in my phone, y'all know I'm finna do some reading. You know what I'm saying? Y'all please, almost 600 people in the building, man. Y'all please make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Please make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy. Oh yeah, we about to cook. We are about to cook. Hold on, I'm in my notes. Okay, so like I told y'all earlier, a few minutes ago, Yella Beezy does have a new pretrial. All right, Yella Beezy does have a new pretrial that is set for August the 7th. Now, what makes this stand out? This comes from somebody who watched the docket like a hawk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a docket watcher. You know what I'm saying? Not a pocket watcher, but I'm a docket watcher. You know what I'm saying? This came out of nowhere. This was not in Yella Beezy'S docket on the 20th. This wasn't on Yella Beezy'S docket last month. This literally came out of nowhere, which leads me to believe. What's up, Lily? Which leads me to believe. Please peek the wordage. Lead me to believe that something happened during these pre-trials, or something happened within the last couple of days to where they needed to schedule a new pre-trial, right? Because this is a whole new pre-trial. This one is set for August the 7th. And again, this wasn't in the docket. For example, the pre-trial that Yella Beezy just had on the 16th and 17th, that's been in the docket. We've been knew that he had that pre-trial coming up for months now. You know what I'm saying? Anything like hearings and pre-trials and all this stuff, for the most part, they be in the docket early. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know he got one on the 24th of August, right? Because it's been in the docket. This one just popped up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, popped up out of nowhere, which leads me to believe that something happened throughout the duration of this pre-trial, whatever. But let's deep dive into this actual subpoena, all right? Then we're going to get into Detective Eric Barnes. Then we're going to tie Rainwater into it, all right? We're going to build this episode in real time, all right? So y'all fuck with me, hit the like button, for your boy. Josh, you did your homework. Man, I always do my homework. Oh, hold on. Let's go. AC Shakora for the $20, baby. Let's go. Hold on, man. Put some respect on AC Shakora 9 for that dub. For that dub edition. Let's go, man.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear that, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
Let's go, man. Once again, man, thank you, AC Shakora, my good sister, for that $20, man. Let's go, baby. Oh, shit, man. Let's go, man. Nigga came through with 1,600 gems. Now, I don't know how much that is, but they got that the same color as the 20 piece. So I'm going to treat that like it's a 20 piece or something. Don't tell me, Nika. But thank you, baby. Thank you, man. Thank you, sis, man, for those 1,600 gems, man. Let's go. Yeah, my mama Red down there cutting up with the gifts. Man, let's go, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. You know what I'm saying? I literally thank God for y'all, man. Literally, thank God for y'all. That's why I don't mind doing all the reading, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. You hear me? I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. For real, for real. All right, so let's get into this bill. Let's get into the bill, man. So, hold on. Jazz said, not so fast. Let's go, Jazz and baby, for the $10. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you, girl. My motherfucking girl right there, man. Jazz, okay, you blew down now. You blew. You blew down there. Thank you, Jazz. I most definitely appreciate you, man. Thank you, home team. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, over 500 some, almost 600 some people in the building. I don't know how frequent, how much y'all be over here. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, while I'm reading, bear with me because I will not be able to read the notes from my phone and respond to the chat at the same time. So just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? If hey, one way to get your comment seen is attach it with some color. You know what I'm saying? So if you want your comment to be seen or saved or starred or whatever, add it to a super chat or a gift or something. And StreamYard most definitely gonna make sure I see it or whatever. But other than that, bear with me, and I'm gonna get to the. I'm gonna make sure I interact with the chat as I move between segments. All right. And salute to my boy Big Bag Man for the $5, man. Real nigga alert, man. Let's go, man. Salute to my boy Big Bag, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. There you go. All right, so let's get into the show, man. Let's get into the show, man. All right, so yeah, the pre-trap. I have to remember where I was at. What's up, my boy Will Chill, man? What's up, home team? Mad Dog, what's up with your love? So let's start with the actual subpoena, right? I mean the actual pre-trial that's coming up August the 7th. All right. So let's deep dive into this. Let me see. Where am I? Okay. Let me get to my media over here. Y'all see the pre-trial. They're still in the docket, so y'all can go back and look at it in the docket or whatever. But yes, that's the next pre-trial for Yella Beezy'S. All right. I don't want to confuse y'all because Key One and Devin do have a pre-trial later this week, either tomorrow or Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So, but this is for Yella Beezy'S and this is for August the 7th. All right. I don't want to confuse y'all. And that's what we about to talk about. Yella Beezy'S pre-trial on August the 7th. So let's cook, y'all. Let's motherfucking cook. Y'all got me hyped. Let's go. So this docket entry confirms a 9:00 a.m. setting on August the 7th, 2026, before Judge Chica, categorized broadly as other with the clerk's comment subpoena records. By itself, it does not identify who issued the subpoena, whose records are sought, what kind of records they are, or whether anyone is contesting production. Now let me real quick before we even get into it. Let me see let me put y'all thinking cap on. All right. So I want to see how good some of y'all know legal chess and know your boy, know your brother. All right. So if I just showed y'all a subpoena, right? Let's walk back through this. Let's walk back through this. Then I promise we finna cook. I just want to see how many of y'all really be over here learning illegal chess and how many of y'all just be watching. All right, which ain't no problem. Which not no problem at all. So if I just showed y'all a subpoena, right? Detective Eric Barnes was subpoenaed. Then to testify on behalf of the defense, right? And of course, they want him to bring in all those records and notes and all those things, especially for Rainwater, right? Then this pops out of nowhere. All this come in the same day. All this was in the docket. This subpoena. Let me slow down. This subpoena, right, was filed and issued on the 21st, which was the same day that this hit the docket. This hit the docket. And y'all see the comment, right? Subpoena records. That's what this trial is going to be about. So who do y'all think going to be at this pretrial? What do y'all think this pretrial going to be about? I'm going to let y'all punt on it, but y'all going to find out. Don't worry about nothing. I got y'all. So let's start over. All right. So this docket entry confirms. The docket entry is what I just showed y'all, the screenshot of the pretrial. This docket entry confirms a 9 o'clock a.m. setting. Oh, hold on, man. Big head ass. This docket entry confirms a 9 o'clock a.m. setting on August the 7th, 2026, before Judge Chica, categorized broadly as other, with the clerk's comment subpoena records. By itself, it does not identify who issued the subpoena, whose records are sought, who issued the subpoena, who records are sought, and what kind of records they are, or whether anyone is contesting production. Now I know if you contest clues is clues, and then you should just off that know at least what this pretrial August the 7th could possibly be about. But let's keep cooking. What subpoena records most likely means. All right. The most ordinary explanation is that one side has subpoenaed a third party to produce documents before the August 24th trial. Texas law permits a subpoena ducis tectum, meaning a subpoena directing a witness or records custodian, to bring writings, electronic material, or evidence to court. The August 7th setting is only 17 days before trial. So this looks much more like a final trial preparation than routine early discovery. Let's get into the other. Let's get into the comment other that's on the subpoena records. I think y'all can see it up here. I think y'all should be able to see this at the top. At the very top, y'all see that other up there? So let's see what that means. Other is probably just the docket system generic event category. It does not necessarily mean there would be a major contested hearing. The comment may describe a return date for subpoenaed records, a records custodian court appearance, a compliance status hearing, judicial review of confidential records, a motion to quash or narrow a subpoena, a dispute over which side may inspect or use the records. Dallas County's docket system includes broad administrative and motion settings, and the county separately maintains procedures for criminal subpoena filings. All right. So we techie, we very technical at the beginning. All right. So, but one thing that this could be a return date for subpoena records, a records custodian's court appearance. What we just seen, what I just showed y'all, who's a custodian of records, who they telling to appear to court on August the 7th, this pretrial. All right. So they say this could be a return date for subpoena records, a records custodian's court appearance, a compliance status hearing, judicial review of confidential records, a motion to quash or narrow a subpoena, or it could be a dispute over which side may inspect. Over which side may inspect or use the records. All right. So just so we can know, you know what I'm saying, kind of sort of what the August 7th pretrial can be looking like. All right, let's keep going. The likeliest possibilities, and these are ranked. So number one, the likely possibilities of what this pretrial could be about. Records are simply due August the 7th. This is the most neutral interpretation. A hospital, phone company, financial institution, jail, social media company, employer, law enforcement agency, or another records holder may have been ordered to deliver records on that day. Who we just seen, y'all? Who we just seen be subpoenaed to have some records and testify on August 7th. Who we just seen? We're gonna get into it. The custodian might appear personally, or the records could be submitted with an affidavit authenticating them. Let's keep going. The strategic purpose would be to have the documents reviewed before trial, authenticated for admission, disclosed to the opposing side, incorporated into witness examinations, and evaluated for hearsay, relevance, or privileged objections. In that scenario, August 7th may produce little or no public courtroom drama. So just don't go into August 7th expecting to hear fireworks and all of that like we did these last pretrial. It may not be there. This pretrial just may simply be, hey, Detective Barnes, we need these records. August 7th, Detective Barnes, bring them in, and they litigate whatever, and it's over with. It may not be all that juicy information that we heard the 16th and the 17th. All right, so let's move on to number 2. Out of the likeliest possibilities of what this pretrial could be about, the defense is seeking records from a state witness. That would be the most significant defense side possibility. Giving the alleged murder for hire theory, the defense could be investigating records connecting to what they can be investigating records connecting to. Keywan White, Devin Brown, Jerry Lynn Johnson, Jose Bodega, or another alleged informant, cooperating witnesses, law enforcement interviews, jail communications, benefits, promises, plea negotiations, or consideration received by witnesses, prior inconsistent statements, phone location or communication data, financial transactions allegedly showing or disproving remuneration. So they could be investigating records connecting to all of these things. Texas criminal discovery generally requires the state, upon request, to provide material evidence in its possession, including documents and electronic information relevant to the case. But a defense subpoena may reach records held by outsiders that are not already in the prosecution team's possession. Okay. So I can see a little slight legal chess here. Because by the defense subpoena, because they didn't tell the state prosecutors they need this and they need that. No, they subpoenaed the Dallas County Police Department, which means that they could potentially obtain something that the state might not even have. Oh, okay. My bad, y'all. I just had an aha moment on my own over here. The legal chess would be impeachment. The defense may be trying to demonstrate that a key witness either changed their account, had a motive to cooperate, received favorable treatment, communicated with other witnesses, had access to facts before claiming independent knowledge, could not have been where they claimed, or had financial or personal motives unrelated to Conway. So they could be trying to impeach something with this August the 7th. Let's go to number 3. We still discussing what could this August the 7th pretrial likely be about. But don't worry, because all this gonna tie in. All right, number 3. Excuse me, y'all. The state is subpoenaing records to complete the payment trail. Because the indictment alleges murder for remuneration, financial and communications evidence can be central. The state may be seeking bank statements, CashApp, Zelle, Apple Cash, PayPal, or similar records, phone records, subscriber information, location data, jail calls, social media account records, travel, vehicle, hotel, or rental records, business records linking alleged intermediaries. So, hold on, I'm gonna read this down. I'm gonna break that down. The possible prosecution strategy would be to establish a chain such as Conway, intermediary, then Keywan White. That becomes particularly important if the state alleges that Jerry Lynn Johnson handled the payment rather than Yella Beezy'S personally paying White. The state will want corroboration independent of cooperating witness testimony, because testimony from alleged gang members, informants, or convicted participants will be attacked heavily for bias and credibility. Oh shit, I ain't even had it up. My bad, y'all. This is what I'm reading right here. My bad, y'all. But to break that down in layman's terms, right? Let's go back to this one. Number 3, the state is subpoenaing records to complete the payment trail. Because y'all know throughout the duration of this trial, there's been banks, credit unions, all type of things, right, that have been subpoenaed. So this could be. Now on the flip side, where I told y'all, this could be a situation where this August 7th pretrial is not juicy, don't have no fireworks at all, right? But there is a possibility to where things, those subpoena records like bank records and all of that could be litigated as well. Okay? The bank records, the credit unions, all those things. All of those things. All right. So they saying that's a possibility. So let's go to possibility number 4. Number 4, someone has moved to quash or limit the subpoena. The hearing could involve the recipient or one of the parties arguing that the subpoena is overly broad, burdensome, irrelevant, privileged, seeking protected medical or mental health information, seeking attorney-client communications, improperly being used as discovery fishing expedition, or requesting records outside the appropriate time period. A contested subpoena hearing, right? A contested, where they're actually arguing and litigating, going back and forth over said records, right? A contested subpoena hearing would normally involve arguments over relevance, specificity, privacy, privilege, and whether the requested information is admissible or reasonable, likely to lead to usable evidence. A major tell would be a docket filing shortly before August 7th, titled something like "Motion to Quash." Motion, but we already got our telltale sign. All right, we already have our telltale sign. So let's get into the last one. We got our telltale sign. Right, we're gonna link all this in. Number 5, Judge Chica, because I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Naim, I'm gonna call her Judge Chica. Judge Chica may conduct an in-camera review for sensitive records. Now, this is what I thought that was going to be happening at these last pre-trials. That's why I didn't think that it was going to be open to the public, because of the sensitivity of the information that was discussed. So, number 5, it says Judge Chica may conduct an in-camera review for sensitive records. The judge might inspect the material privately before deciding what either side can see. Possible examples could include mental health records, medical records, confidential informant information, sealed grand jury related material, personnel or disciplinary records, protected victim or witness information, privileged communications, jail or law enforcement records containing unrelated confidential information. The court then could excuse me. The court could then, number 1, release everything after the in-camera review. The court then could release everything. Number 2, release selected pages. Number 3, redact identifying or privileged material. Number 4, deny disclosure. Number 5, preserve the records until seal or appellate review. This is strategically important because the defense may believe the records contain impeachment evidence, while the state or record holders argue that the request is speculative or protected. So even if, in nigga terms, right? Let's say, for instance, Detective Barnes bring those requested documents and records to the court on August 7th. Judge Chica could do an in-camera review of the documents, records or whatever, to make sure ain't nothing in there before she release it to the defense. All right, before she released to the defense. Then after she reviewed those documents that they're requesting from Detective Barnes, then the court could then release everything, release selected pages, redact identifying or privileged material, deny the disclosure, or 5, preserve the records under seal or appellate review. All right, we are nerdy right now, but trust me, we about to turn up. So, how does this fit the August 24th trial date? The timing strongly suggests a last major evidence control checkpoint. August 7th leaves approximately 2 weeks for the lawyers to review the documents, litigate admissibility, provide reciprocal disclosure where required, adjust the witness list, prepare experts, rewrite direct and cross examinations, issue follow-up subpoenas, investigate newly revealed names or transactions, or decide whether a continuance is necessary. There go that C word, y'all. Continuance. Continuance. That's going to come up again. That's going to come up again. That means this entry could be routine, this pretrial entry. It could be routine, but it could also be the doorway to a serious pretrial dispute. Records produced this late can reshape a case if they reveal a new witness, contradict a cooperating witness, or expose undisclosed consideration. So again, in nigga terms, shit can get real depending on what's in these records, right? Whatever records that they are subpoenaing, right? Whatever in those records, shit could get real. Shit could get real because a new witness could be revealed. Statements contradicting a cooperating witness could be revealed, or they can expose undisclosed consideration, amongst a plethora of other things. So shit could get real. They asking for receipts, y'all. They asking for receipts, and shit could get real. So the deeper legal chess, the deeper legal chess. Let's try to enter the courtroom for a second. The defense objective. Let's see what the defense got going on, since they the one that initiated this, right? The defense objective. The defense does not necessarily need the records to prove an alternative killer. In a circumstantial murder for hire prosecution, it may be enough to break one essential link. One essential link can break the whole case, y'all. So it may be enough to break one essential link. And these links could be no reliable proof that Yella Beezy authorized the murder. No reliable proof money originated with Yella Beezy. An alleged intermediary acted independently, which would be Jerry Johnson, that he acted independently. Witness accounts were coordinated. An informant supplied unreliable or secondhand information. Financial activity has an innocent explanation, or communications do not match the state's chronology. They saying, look, we don't need, they don't have to, the defense does not have to, don't need the records to prove another alternative killer, but it can most definitely break a central link that they need, that the state is depending on in this this case. So the defense may also be building a record for a continuance. Look at that C word again. The defense may also be building a record for a continuance or later appeal. And this is basically what their argument is. We sought these materials before trial. The records were delayed or withheld, and we lacked adequate time to investigate them. So they could just be playing ball. Look, we asked for these records. They didn't give it to us, and now they open up issues for like during the appeal or whatever case may be, discovery issues, appellate issues, things of that nature. Which is why I believe they're gonna go and hand over whatever records. I don't think they're gonna play ball. I don't think they're gonna play ball like that. So let's get into the prosecution objective. Let's get into the prosecution's objective at this pretrial. The state will want to prevent the defense from turning the subpoena process into broad pretrial discovery of private third-party material. At the same time, prosecutors must avoid a late disclosure problem involving favorable or impeachment evidence. The prosecution may therefore argue the subpoena is too broad. The requested material is irrelevant. The defense already possesses the relevant discovery. Confidential records should be reviewed only by the judge. Production should be limited to a particular date range or person. Or they could argue release could endanger or intimidate a witness. Alternatively, the state itself may be using August 7th to lock down records and eliminate authentication problems before the jury is seated. All right. So enough of the pretrial stuff. I just had to, because you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna understand the stuff that's that we finna break down, the Detective Barnes, the Rainwater aspect, without understanding this pretrial. Okay. All right. So let me see what the chat looking like over here. Before we get into the new segment. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Cause now we finna cook. Salute to my boy Will Chill, man, for those gifts. Man, thank y'all for those gifts. Keisha Jones, thank you for those gifts. Thank you for those gifts. All right, let's continue to cook. Let's continue to cook. All right, now we finna get hotter and hotter in this bitch. All right. Okay, so while breaking all this stuff down, while putting this show together, right? I had to chop it up with the legal chess machine. All right, y'all know how I do. So I said, okay, we know that Detective Eric Barnes just testified for the state in the recent pretrial hearing, right? We all seen it, correct? Let's go, man. Salute to Sis Kim, man, for those gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we all remember that Detective Eric Barnes most definitely took the stand and testified, right? Salute to Queen B in the building. What's up with you, Juicy? We remember that. So I said, okay, we know that Detective Eric Barnes just testified for the state in the recent pretrial hearing, but now he is set to testify. Let me pull this back up so y'all can know what we're talking about. But now he is set to testify. Where was I? He is set to testify for the defense. We also know that as an ATF agent, Dallas Police Department detective, custodian of records, and etc., the Detective Barnes wear many hats. He wear many hats. And we also know, right, because in this subpoena, y'all know they are requesting documents and records and information about the communication surrounding Detective Eric Barnes and Rainwater. All right. And so we already know that Rainwater is MO3 manager / friend, and he is also subpoenaed to testify for the state in the actual MO3 trial. All right. What's up? What's up, my boy Ratchet? What's up, my boy Ratchet in the building, man? You know what I'm saying? So follow me. So we got Detective Barnes, right? Let's put these pieces together. Let me put this back up here, right? So we have Detective Barnes, who just testified for the state, right? Ratchet was in the building. Salute to Ratchet, man, for their coverage, man. Y'all make sure y'all give Ratchet his flowers. Y'all control his ass after, but make sure, man, y'all give credit what credit's due, man. Salute to Ratchet, man, for bringing us their A1 content, man. You know what I'm saying, from their pre-trial. You know what I'm saying? So we know that Detective Eric Barnes testified on behalf of the state in the pre-trial that just passed, right? Detective Barnes is an ATF agent, a Dallas police detective. He's a custodian of records and a whole bunch of other shit. Okay? And they subpoenaed him. They subpoenaed Detective Eric Barnes. The defense now subpoenaed Eric Barnes to testify or to appear on their behalf at the August 7th pretrial. Okay? Streets, what's up with you, my guy? He should have been coming out here telling everybody he was discussing the case with him. Hey man, we let's talk about it. What's up, Danny? You found me. Danny is in the building. So we know with this subpoena, again, they are requesting a whole bunch of records. Let me read this one more time so we can know what's going on before we get into the thick of things. Pause if necessary. I don't like the way they sounded in my ears. So they are asking Detective Barnes, along with a testimony, right? Alongside a testimony, they are asking him to bring in these specific things. Number one, any and all documentation, notes, reports, memos, and recordings of any witnesses Detective Barnes has interviewed or attempted to interview during his investigation of the Melvin Noble murder, to include the names of witnesses that cooperated and did not cooperate with his investigation. Number two, any and all communications to include. I said they're like a Baltimore nigga. Include text messages and emails to and from any witness Detective Barnes has interviewed. So they want those records to include text messages, right? And emails. All right, then number three, this is what they asking for him to bring. Any and all communication Detective Barnes has had with Benjamin Rainwater, including but not limited to reports, memos, text messages, recordings, and emails. All right, so the defense is requesting all of this stuff, man. They said, look, by August 7th, bro, we need this. We need you to turn this over. Basically, all right? Basically. Let's stop playing games with it. The possibilities. The August 7th pretrial, right? It's basically the state telling the defense telling Detective Eric Barnes and the state, look, we need this. We need these records, and we need this man on the stand. All right? Okay. So let's get into Detective Eric Barnes, Rainwater. Let's get into all of this. Let's get into all this, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Please do not forget to hit the like button for your boy, man. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure I'm in the right place. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So what does all of this mean? Because it's a whole cluster for you. Got Detective Barnes, man that wear many hats, just testified for the state. Damn, they're gonna be a state witness again in August. You know what I'm saying? Man of many hats. You know what I'm saying? But now you got the defense subpoena him and they asking him for information on Rainwater. Man, what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on? So let's break all this, put all this in one gumbo pot, and let's break all of this down. So first, let's start with the actual subpoena. What the defense actually subpoenaed. All right, what the defense actually subpoenaed. This is not merely a subpoena asking Detective Eric Barnes to repeat his prior testimony. The defense subpoena identifies him specifically as Dallas Police Department Custodian of Records, Detective Eric Barnes, and directs him to appear for the defense on August the 7th at 9 o'clock a.m. Let's cook. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. The defense wants 3 broad categories. Every report, note, memo, recording, and attempted interview connected to Barnes' investigation, including witnesses who cooperated and those who refused. They also want texts and emails between Barnes and those witnesses. And they also want every documented communication between Barnes and Rainwater. That makes this primarily a records production and impeachment strategy, with live testimony available if records raise questions. So that line right there, look at the last sentence on the screen. That is the best way to word what I believe the August 7th pretrial would be about. Hold on, let me read it from my phone. Primarily a records production and impeachment strategy, right? While live testimony available if records raise questions. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get into Barnes wearing multiple hats. Barnes could appear in several roles at once. Let's get into some of these roles. Investigating detective. What did he learn? When did he learn? And from whom? A prior state witness. Did his recent testimony match his reports, notes, recordings, and private communications? A defense witness. The defense may use him to establish facts that prosecution did not emphasize or to impeach other state witnesses. Heavy on that. Heavy on that. Let me read that again. The defense may use him, right? Because we are breaking down the many hats in this particular case the Detective Eric Barnes can and could be wearing. Defense witness. The defense may use him to establish facts the prosecution did not emphasize or to impeach other state witnesses. Put a pin in it. Records custodian. We already know what this is about. He may authenticate DPD documents through a business records affidavit without the defense having to prove each document individually. The chess move. The chess move here is that the defense can rely on Barnes' official credibility while simultaneously challenging the completeness or direction of his investigation. So what they're saying is this is looking like a missing discovery hunt. Trust me, y'all. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. All right? Because I set this up a certain way. This looks like a missing discovery hunt. Again, what's the title? What's the title of this Legal Chess episode? MO3 Legal Chess episode number 49. What is Rainwater hiding? Question mark. I'm not saying Rainwater's hiding anything, but we got to pose the question. What is Rainwater hiding? Yella Beezy'S defense want to find out. The title something like that. All right. So we were actually talking about a missing discovery hunt. Follow me, y'all. You ain't gonna get this. I hate to be this technical, but if I don't do it, nobody else will. Okay, just please pay attention. This looked like a missing discovery hunt. The broad language especially witness Barnes attempted to interview. Because again, they asking for people that he even attempted to interview and people who did not cooperate. They just ain't asking for the people who he interviewed and the cooperators. No, they asking for the people that he attempted to interview and the people who did not cooperate. That suggests the defense believes that relevant investigative material may exist outside the discovery package it already received. The defense is saying, something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So for something happened, something had to happen in this pre-trial within these last few days that had the defense thinking like, hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's some relevant investigative material that may exist outside the discovery that y'all gave my client. You know what I'm saying? So this looking like a missing discovery hunt, which will be why they will be requesting certain documents and records and things from Eric Barnes. Are y'all following me? Y'all following me? All right. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. They may be looking for a few things they could be looking for. Undocumented or late documented witness contacts, leads that did not support the prosecution's theory, witnesses who accounts changed, accounts meaning they story, recordings that differ from written summaries, informal texts or emails not included in formal police reports, evidence that investigators focused on Conway before eliminating alternatives. The defense does not need a dramatic smoking gun. Even inconsistent wording, missing recordings, or unexplained investigative gaps can be used to argue reasonable doubt. They are going for the gusto. Because like I told y'all, the only thing that's going to be able to save Yella Beezy'S ass is creating reasonable doubt. I don't think he's going to be able to get through the evidence. That's why when y'all hear me talk, I'm going to be surprised if this boy actually go to trial. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he's gonna be able to get through the evidence as far as like the bank records and all of that. So he's gonna have to try to create reasonable doubt. One way to create reasonable doubt, use Trap Boy Freddy. But that's why they're arguing the co-conspirator thing so tough, because the Trap Boy Freddy is listed as a co-conspirator. Then you can't use him as an alternative suspect because they are saying both of y'all are suspects. Check. Now, so they say, okay, y'all trying to label him a co-conspirator. So now we about to try this. Let's use old Rainwater. Yeah, let's use Detective Barnes himself and old Rainwater. So let's get us to our next point. Why Rainwater is singled out. Rainwater is the only individual specifically named in the records attachment. That is highly significant. The defense is not merely asking for his formal interview. And by interview, they not talking about real life street stars and none of that. They talking about interviews that he actually did with detectives or whatever, okay? So let me read that again. The defense is not merely asking for his formal interview. It wants all communications, including reports, memos, text recordings, and emails. Oh, man. Possible defense theories could include early source theory, right? Rainwater may have provided information that shaped the investigation before other witnesses were interviewed. Interesting. Another theory, story development theory. His version, Rainwater version, may have changed, expanded, or influenced other witness accounts. This is what they're looking for. These some of the theories that the defense could have, which may want them. Could be the reason why they want these documents pertaining to Rainwater. Another theory, bias theory. As MO3's friend and manager, he may have strong personal feelings or business interests affecting his perspective. Let's get into some more theories. Let's get into some more defense theories that they may could be thinking that's going on, man. Information circulation theory. The defense may investigate whether details move between, and pay attention to this. The defense may investigate whether details move between Rainwater, police, witnesses, or media before later statements were made. So they trying to see where the information flowed from. Did Rainwater give the information to Detective Barnes, and that's how they built, or was this independently built outside of whatever Rainwater may have told them? All right, the flow of the information. They trying to see that the details move between Rainwater, police, witnesses, or media before later statements were made. The last theory, uncalled witness strategy. Uncalled witness strategy, because the state subpoena for Rainwater reportedly remains unexecuted. Because remember, Rainwater is executed to testify August 24th, but the subpoena is still unexecuted. Check. All right. Because the state subpoena for Rainwater reportedly remains unexecuted, the defense may want his communications, even if he never appears. It's looking like, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me holler at y'all for a minute. And I could be wrong about this. But it seems as if that that the defense is moving from they changing their reasonable doubt focus, and they believe that there's something about Rainwater. Cause they saying, like, even if this nigga don't testify, we want his communications. That's why I say I hope Rainwater stay far away from this goddamn trial as possible. But they are most definitely locking in on Rainwater, man. You know what I'm saying? And they doing this for impeachment, which means to discredit a witness and to possibly create reasonable doubt. All right? So they sinking their teeth into Rainwater. But let's go a little further. Let's deep dive into the unexpected subpoena. An unexpected subpoena or An unexpected subpoena ordinarily means he has not yet been formally served. Not necessarily that he's avoiding court, but strategically, it creates uncertainty. The state may still serve him before trial. The state may decide his testimony is unnecessary or risky. His location or availability may be an issue. The defense may argue that the state relied on information from him, but is unable or unwilling to place him under oath. Now imagine it. Imagine that you get information from a nigga that you can't even get to show up to court. How this gonna look? Now that's a legal check for your ass. How this gonna look? If Rainwater didn't provide a statement, because he didn't say that he didn't provide the statements to the detectives, right? So he give y'all statements and give y'all leads and information, but y'all can't get his subpoena executed to be a witness. That's gonna look funny. But the last uncertainty that could be created is his records could become more important if he does not testify. Man, hold on, man. I hope that this ain't too nerdy and ain't too techy, and y'all can actually see what's going on, man. Y'all can actually see what's going on. For some reason, they want Rainwater. And I think they believe that Rainwater is going to try to back out of testifying, so they're going for the records. They're going for the documents and stuff. They going for them, man. I'm telling y'all, this is what I believe is going on. I believe that the defense believe that Rainwater is not going to testify. Because let me take this down real quick. Let me holler at y'all real quick. And we're going to, real quick, for those that do be listening to a nigga, who are the two people that I told y'all, right, that I hope and pray stay far away from this case as far as being witnesses? Trap Boy Freddy and Rainwater, right? Again, Trap Boy Freddy, they already listed him as a co-conspirator, right? Now, whether or not they'll be able to list him as a co-conspirator at the actual trial, we'll have to see. They're still being litigated. All right, but the state has listed Trap Boy Freddy as a co-conspirator, which removes him. Follow me, listen to me, y'all. So that removes Trap Boy Freddy from being able to use as an alternate suspect to create reasonable doubt. Because you can't say, well, what about Trap Boy Freddy? Because they both are suspects, right? So now it seems as if that the defense is pivoting to their plan B, right? because again, I told man I want Rainwater and Trap Boy Freddy to stay off the stand. The reason why I want Rainwater to stay off the stand is because I know that with their cross-examination, he is one of the people that could possibly create reasonable doubt for the defense. And I think the defense know that too. And I think the defense think and know and believe that Rainwater might try to skate out of being a witness, a testifying witness. They seen the subpoena executed check, whatever. So they trying to get documents on him for a lot of different reasons. But one of those reasons could be just in case this nigga don't testify, nigga, we still got your words. We still got your words, your documents, your messages, and all of this stuff. All right? This a little legal chest for your ass. They can't think that. Look at Ash. They can't think what, Ash. Look at MO3 baby mama is in the building. Hey, baby mama. They can't think what. I hate when y'all type like that, man. Type the full thought. Rain doing any and everything to get on the stand. It may appear that way. It may appear that way, Ashley. But I'm just thinking like a state prosecutor, right? I wouldn't want Rainwater on the stand. Yes, Rainwater can give me some good context. He can give me he can give me a good testimony, but that cross-examination can open up some doors. You know what I'm saying? Open up some doors. It can open up some doors. And I believe that's why they haven't executed his subpoena yet, because they don't know how they're going to use Rainwater or if they even want to use him. I'm pretty sure they like, look, if we don't need Rainwater, if we don't need Trap Boy Freddy, let's not use these niggas. Let's not use these niggas. All right? But I'm telling you, that's what it's looking like, Ashley. That's what it's looking like, Ashley. I ain't going to lie to you. What she say? She said, if Trap taking a stand, Ryan need to take the stand. But shit, they listing Trap Boy Freddy as a co-conspirator now, so I don't even think Trap taking a stand. I don't even think Trap taking a stand. To be honest with you, they listed him as a co-conspirator. So they kind of let me know right there that the state is off him as far as being a witness, because you went dirty up a state witness. And if he was cooperating with them people, they wouldn't be calling him a co-conspirator. All right, so let's get into the likely state objections. Let's get into the likely state objections. Here we go, right here. Boom. The likely state objections. The prosecution or DPD may argue that the request for the records and stuff they ask him Detective Barnes for. They may argue that their request is overbroad because it seeks every communication with every witness. That is very broad. Burdensome to collect. Duplicative of discovery already produced, inclusive of privileged work product or confidential information, potentially revealing confidential informants, addresses, phone numbers, or unrelated investigations. Or they could argue insufficiently specific as to dates, devices, or accounts. All right, just a few of the likely state objections that we can hear at August 7th. And they do have an argument. They do have an argument for that. The state may ask for redactions, date limits, and in-camera review or production only of material concerning named witnesses. Let's get into the defense likely response. The defense likely response. The defense would probably argue that Barnes is the lead or central investigator. His communications are uniquely material. The state cannot decide for itself which inconsistencies are important to the defense. The request targets witness credibility and the integrity of the investigation. Later disclosure would impair trial preparation, or they could argue that Rainwater communications are particularly important because his testimony is uncertain. There go that testimony thing again, y'all. But I pray that y'all follow me. Rainwater's communication is particularly important because his testimony is uncertain. Toby Shook's request that the records be delivered to the defense investigator when ready suggests the defense wants time to analyze them before trial, not merely have Barnes show up carrying boxes on August the 7th. So basically, that August the 7th date is saying by August the 7th, may have these records in. So let's dive into how August the 7th will probably unfold. Most likely outcome. DPD produces at least some of the records, possibly with a business records affidavit. The judge resolves any remaining production issues and sets deadline for supplemental material. Barnes may give limited testimony identifying how records were collected, whether personal or departmental devices were searched, whether recordings exist, whether all communications were preserved, and what context occurred with Rainwater. So let's get this the possible in-camera review. The possible in-camera review. Let's chop it about that one more time. The judge may privately review disputed records and determine what must be disclosed and what can be redacted and what remains sealed. This is especially likely if the materials contain confidential source information, personal data, or unrelated investigative details. So that'll be good. So the judge can take the Judge Chica can receive these documents from Detective Barnes, right? Before it even make it to the defense, she can do an in-camera review and she can let it she can dictate what the defense is allowed to see. So she might tell them folks, no, you can't get nothing. Or yeah, you can get some and we redact a little bit. Or she might tell them, look, y'all not getting nothing on Rainwater. Or she might say, y'all can get everything on Rainwater. All right? So just know that the judge will be able to determine and dictate what or how much of what the defense will be able to get as far as those records. So let's get into some of the possible contested hearings. All right? The defense may question Detective Barnes about whether all requested records were produced, if he used personal texts or phones, interviews occurred without formal reports, Rainwater contacted him repeatedly, witnesses refused to cooperate, notes or records were lost, deleted, or never created, his recent testimony omitted facts reflected in the records. The state will likely object whenever the defense moves from record authentication into broader trial cross-examination. So possible continuance issue. There go this C word again, y'all. Continuance, right? Which I'm pretty sure all of us are scared of. All of us are scared of that C word, right? Because we've been waiting long. We want this trial to go start on August 24th, but we don't want no more continuances or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into possible continuance issues. All right, what could get this trial delayed again? If substantial new records appear shortly before trial, the defense could request additional time. The defense will argue that it cannot responsibly investigate new witnesses, communications, or inconsistencies within days. The prosecution may oppose delay and argue that the materials were already known, cumulative, or immaterial. All right? Y'all see that? So it could, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So let's give an example. Let me take this down for a second. Let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, allegedly, all those type of words, that they get the records and they find something in there about Rainwater and Detective Barnes. That Rainwater been controlling the narrative and everything that Detective Barnes went up there and said about a timeline and all of this actually came from Rainwater. Whoop de whoop, whoop bam de bam. You know, hey. Well, let's say some come out and it shows that Rainwater, Detective Barnes, or Detective Barnes and another witness, right? It wasn't 100. That could be cause for continuance because now the defense has to get prepared to fight that back, litigate that, all that type of stuff. So, hey, it could be far-fetched, but it don't have to be. It ain't got to be far-fetched. It's very likely that some shit like that could happen. So, the deeper legal chess, man. The defense may be building two tracks simultaneously. Number one, the trial track. Use Barnes and the records to undermine the state witness network, particularly Rainwater, and anyone whose story may trace back to him. Appellate track, right? Create a clear record showing that the defense requested specific investigative materials, identified their importance, and objected if they were withheld or produced too late. For the state, the goal will be to give enough material to avoid a disclosure problem while preventing the defense from turning the hearing into an unrestricted examination of the entire investigation. So the state may try to give a little bit. We may give a little bit of what you asked for, redact some information in it, woo, woo, woo. But nah, bro, you might not. The defense might not get all the shit they asking for. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the bottom line, the strongest signal is not simply that Barnes is testifying for the defense. It is that the defense is using the state's own investigator as the gateway to the behind-the-scenes witness communications with special focus on our very own Benjamin Rainwater. All right? So let's get into the last segment, y'all, because I got to hurry up and get this hurry up and round this out, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. Hold on, where we at? So, all right, enough for the let's deep dive into Rainwater. All right, let's deep dive into Rainwater. So to this catch up real quick. So I showed y'all that there is a August 7th pretrial for Yella Beezy'S. Okay, and the same day that they filed in the doc, they filed that pretrial date in the docket. They also filed this subpoena for Detective Eric Barnes to testify on behalf of the defense on August 7th. And as well as a live testimony, they also asked Detective Eric Barnes, to provide documents, recordings, text messages, and emails from people who cooperated, didn't cooperate, from people who they interviewed or attempted to interview, and specifically from Rainwater. Okay? So it's looking like this August the 7th pretrial will be about these records. Okay? All right. So the final thing that I had to deep dive into, right? We finna run through the checkered tape. All right, let me make sure I'm in the right thing. Okay. All right. So I said let's key in on old Rainwater. What are some things pertaining him that could be in those records that the defense could be zooming in on? And how would the defense know to make this move? So what are some things that could be in those records that got the defense to zooming in on it? And how would they know this? How would the defense know this? All right. So let's get into that. Man. Let's get into that. While Rainwater is the obvious pressure point, the defense did not ask generally for important witness communications. It singled out every communication between Barnes and Benjamin Rainwater, including reports, memos, texts, recordings, and emails. That usually means the defense already has a reason to believe those communications may contain more than a routine witness interview. Oh man. Let's go to this a little bit. Early statements versus later statements. The defense may be comparing Rainwater's earliest account with later versions. They could be looking for, number one, different suspects named at different times. Number two, changes in what Rainwater claimed MO3 told him. Number three, added details appearing only after police share information. Number four, shifts in the alleged motive. Number five, changes in dates, locations, threats, or relationships. And number six, statements omitted from the final police report. Because that is odd, man. Like, what out of all the people, Rainwater, you didn't ask them for stuff on Trap Boy Freddy, Jossie, Rainwater. So there's some shit going on, man. I don't care what nobody say. My spider senses are tingling. And the more I read this, and even though I did put this together and read it before the more I read this out loud and process it in my brain, I don't know, man. We might have to double back on this Saturday because something else is tingling. Something my radar going off right now. There's something going on with Rainwater and Yella Beezy'S. And Yella Beezy'S side is aware of something between Detective Barnes. Because you just don't X for this type of shit randomly. First of all, you got to know something there. Or at least be in high speculation that something is there. So, something going on here, y'all. But let's get through this. Early statements are often valuable because they were made before a witness has seen discovery, media coverage, or other witness accounts. Okay. Informal contact with Barnes. Informal contact with Barnes. The request specifically includes texts and emails, not just recorded interviews. That raises the possibility of Rainwater sending tips outside formal interviews, frequent follow-up messages, screenshots, names, rumors, or social media material. Barnes asking Rainwater to identify people or interpret events. Rainwater correcting or expanding earlier claims. Conversations that were summarized incompletely or never placed into a report. Man, I hope that everything's on the up and up with Detective Barnes with this. The defense may argue that the real development of the state's theory happened through informal communications rather than clean, documented interviews. Let me read that again. Let me read that slow. The defense may argue that the real development of the state's theory, listen to me, y'all. The defense may argue that the real development of the state's theory happened through informal communications with Rainwater rather than clean, documented interviews. That's why you see the thumbnail. I have Yella Beezy'S versus Rainwater. Who controls the narrative? We all heard Rainwater repeatedly say, I control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? We always see Yella Beezy'S crying on Facebook talking about he finna sue all the bloggers and all of this shit. So you got two people, especially Yella Beezy'S being a defendant in this case, right? Want to control the narrative. But the question is, who controls the narrative? Is Rainwater really behind the scenes? Could Rainwater be behind the scenes? Really controlling the narrative beyond the YouTube space? I'm talking about the narrative in the actual trial. I don't know, and I'm not at liberty to answer that. But the defense sure want to see. Yella Beezy'S defense team sure want to see what the hell is going on with Rainwater and Detective Barnes. So another theory, source of the investigations theory, which is going to piggyback on what I just talked about, right? Who controls the narrative? Rainwater may have been an early source for the police narrative concerning the conflict between MO3 and Yella Beezy'S, alleged threats or prior incidents, gang relationships, motive, who supposedly wanted MO3 harmed, who had access to MO3's movements or schedule. The defense may be testing whether police independently corroborated those claims or simply built outward from Rainwater's beliefs. Is Rainwater controlling the narrative? Because I ain't gonna lie, now that I think about it, y'all, Detective Barnes said he listed what did he say 7 years or 7 albums from Yella Beezy'S? And he said out of all the songs I heard from these albums, this the first song where Yella Beezy'S talked about putting money on somebody's head. I don't believe somebody told that nigga that. Somebody told Detective Barnes that. I don't think Detective Barnes went through all Yella Beezy'S songs. Because even if you go through, let me take this down. Like a look at y'all real quick. Because even if you go through all Yella Beezy'S albums, you got mixtapes, you got songs he was featured on. They probably could have been the first. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm going. So Detective Barnes, he took the stand and saluted Detective Barnes. He said, man, I went through 7 years or whatever of Yella Beezy'S albums, and we said that this song Hit Us is the first time that he ever rapped about putting a bounty on somebody's head. How would you know that from his 7 albums? You know what I'm saying? This guy features and okay, but it is what it is. 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 Hold on, where we at? It is what it's just something that ran across my mind. So is Rainwater controlling the narrative? You know what I'm saying? Is Rainwater one of the people that is Rainwater ghost writing the state's timeline, the state's theory? I don't know. Let's go to the next theory. Information contamination. A major defense question could be, did Rainwater give police independent information, or did police and Rainwater exchange information until the story became blended? The records The records might show Detective Barnes telling Rainwater what other witnesses said, showing him photos, names, messages, or evidence, asking leading questions, confirming or rejecting Rainwater's theories, returning repeatedly to him after new evidence appeared. That would allow the defense to argue that the later statements were influenced rather than independently remembered. And we all can go pull up a live or two or some type of recording where Rainwater is talking about. I did talk to Detective Barnes. Detective Barnes said, yeah, they do that a lot. We do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna pray that it's on the up and up. We gonna pray that it's on the up and up, man. You know what I'm saying? Connections to other witnesses. The defense may be looking for evidence that Rainwater communicated with other prosecution witnesses, MO3's family or associates, people involved in the music business dispute, individuals later interviewed by police, media personalities or online commentators, or someone who eventually cooperated with authorities. If multiple witnesses discuss the case before giving statements, the defense could argue that similarities in their accounts reflect coordination rather than independent cooperation. So here go to one right here. Other suspects or alternative leads. The broad subpoena seeks the identities. Hold on, y'all. Got gas in my chest. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, let's start over. The broad subpoena seeks the identities of witnesses who cooperated and those who did not. Rainwater communications may include names of other people MO3 feared, other threats, unrelated disputes, alternative suspects, leads Barnes investigated but abandoned, leads that were never investigated, or information contradicting the remuneration theory. The defense may not need to prove another person committed the murder. It may only need to show that valuable alternatives were prematurely dismissed. We can get sticky. It can get sticky. So recorded versus unrecorded interviews. And again, when we talk about interviews, we're not talking about real life street stars or Ratchet TV interview. We talk about interviews that investigative interviews, all right? We talk about the actual case interviews. So recorded versus unrecorded interviews. The defense may want to know whether Rainwater gave recorded interviews, had off-camera conversations before or after recording, met Barnes informally, spoke by telephone without recording, provided voice notes, had statements summarized only through Barnes' memory. If Barnes' reports say one thing, but an audio recording says another, that becomes strong impeachment material. Man. In my Ratchet TV voice, I'm hoping and praying that Detective Barnes, being a seasoned vet, handled everything on the up and up, man. You know what I'm saying? Handled everything on the up and up. So, why the defense likely knew to X? How did they know? How did they even know to request this? Right? How would the defense even know to request all communications between Detective Barnes and Rainwater? All right. Several pathways could have tipped them off. Let's start with number one. Discovery references. Barnes' reports or testimony may have mentioned Rainwater repeatedly, while the discovery contained few actual Rainwater communications. That mismatch would immediately raise suspicion that more material exists. Number two, Barnes' recent testimony. Remember, y'all, he just testified July 16th to 17th of last week in those pretrial hearings, right? So Barnes' recent testimony could have tipped him off. Barnes may have testified about information he received from Rainwater, about how the investigation began or who supplied certain names. The defense could have noticed that his testimony was beyond what appeared in written reports. Okay? Then we have phone extraction or message references. Other discovery may contain messages such as Ben told Barnes, Rainwater told Barnes, I sent that to Detective Barnes. References to screenshots or recordings. Call log showing repeated contact. Every single unexplained reference can justify demanding the complete communication chain. Oh man. So let's get into, I think these the final two. Oh, how could the defense even know? How did defense even know? State witness disclosures, right? State witness disclosures. The state's witness list or subpoena for Rainwater tells the defense that prosecutors consider him potentially material. His still unexecuted subpoena would make his documentary trail even more important. Okay, that's an obvious one. Okay, we see that he's subpoenaed to testify, so we just finna get all the information that we may need to discredit him or impeach him. Okay, okay, I might be more lenient towards that one. All right, but the last one is defense investigation. Defense investigators may have interviewed people who said Rainwater spoke extensively with police, helped identify witnesses, shared theories about the killing, had information not reflected in discovery, or was central to the public or private narrative. So let's get into the missing document logic. The missing document logic, man. I hope y'all hit that like button for, man. Please do not forget to hit the like button, man. If you haven't hit the like button for your boy, thank you in advance. Okay, let's get into the missing document logic. The defense may have noticed that official reports contain conclusions without showing their source. For example, a report says investigators, quote unquote, learned. You do see that in the paperwork a lot. Investigators learned. Woo woo woo. So a report says investigators, quote unquote, learned of a dispute, but it does not identify who supplied the information. The defense can infer that text, calls, notes, or an unproduced interview may explain that gap. So let's get into the likely defense theory. All right. The move suggests the defense may be exploring whether Rainwater was not merely a witness, but an informal investigative partner or narrative source. Oh my God. Let's read that again. The move, right? We talk about the move to subpoena the business records and singling out Rainwater name in those business records. I mean, in those police records from Detective Barnes. The move suggests the defense may be exploring whether Rainwater was not merely a witness. Now, peep this word, peep this phrase, but an informal investigative partner or narrative source. Their ideal finding would be evidence that, number one, Rainwater supplied the original theory. Number two, police fed him additional details. Number three, his account evolved over time. Number four, he communicated with other witnesses. Number five, contrary information was omitted. And number six, Barnes' formal reports do not fully capture their interactions. So, even without a dramatic contradiction, a large volume of undocumented communication could support the argument that the investigation was less independent and more witness driven than the state presents. So what would matter most? What would matter most? The most damaging categories would likely be a materially different early state. We talk about what would matter in these recordings. All right, if anything was to come out, what would matter? A materially different early statement. Evidence Rainwater learned facts from police before later repeating them. Discussions with other witnesses before their interviews. Unreported alternate suspects or motives. Let's get into a few more. Unreported alternative suspects or motives. Messages showing strong pressure on police to pursue Conway, or deleted, missing, or undocumented communications. And finally, what would matter is a contradiction between Barnes' recent testimony and the actual messages. So finally, the subpoena itself, right? The subpoena itself does not prove any of that exists, but naming Rainwater alone tells us the defense believe his communications may reveal how the prosecution's theory was created, reinforced, or changed. So, in closing, y'all, and that is y'all legal chess. But in closing and leaving, while we get up out of here, I want to ask y'all, who is controlling the narrative? Who is controlling the narrative? Who is controlling the narrative, man? The defense most definitely wants to know, man. The defense most definitely wants to know. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay. I see that $5. Thank you, ACG Corey, for that $5 super chat. And salute to my boy that dude for the Uncle Alert, man, for those gifts. Thank y'all for those gifts, man. Thank y'all for those super chats. So yeah, man. So that will be going down August the 7th. That will be going down August the 7th. My apologies. My apologies if the breakdown was super nerdy. I told y'all sometimes I just gotta get technical with it. I gotta get technical with it. But in nigga terms, Bahama Mama, what's up with you, sis? In nigga terms, the state is requesting, before we get up out of here, because I gotta get up out of here, y'all. Sis Kim, we'll do that Saturday. We'll do that Saturday. I don't have time right now, but Saturday I got you. So hold on, let's start here. Let's start here. Let me slow down, y'all, because I'm rushing. Hold on. Let's start here. August the 7th. August the 7th, right? 9 o'clock a.m. Yella Beezy'S has another pre-trial. Right? August the 7th, 9 o'clock a.m. Yella Beezy'S has another pretrial. All right. Now, I'm not saying that this pretrial is going to be like the one we just watched where they was litigating this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Because this subpoena came out of nowhere. I mean, this pretrial date came out of nowhere. All right. So that lets me know that this was something that was this pretrial date was brought upon. It wasn't planned like the ones we just seen and the ones in the future. Those already pre-planned pre-trials. This one right here, something happened and they needed a pre-trial for it. Now, what do I believe that something is? Right? What I believe that something is, because on the same day they filed their pre-trial right there, they also filed the subpoena for Detective Barnes. Right? They filed the subpoena for Detective Barnes, and in this subpoena, they are requesting documents, emails, recordings, phone calls for people that he interviewed, attempted to interview, people that cooperated, and people that didn't cooperate. And most definitely, they are asking for the same thing pertaining to Benjamin Rainwater. Yes, they asking for all the communications, text messages, phone calls, anything they got this they can with the communication between Rainwater and Eric Barnes. All right. So this happened on August 7th. Man. How they'll play out, we just gonna have to see. Man. But look, they trying to figure out, man, what is going on? Because I'm pretty sure we all done heard Rainwater then talk as if he got that man, Detective Barnes in his back pocket or something. How much time you need, bro? Josh, to continue. Hello. Hold on, fans kitchen. How more time you need, bro, Josh? I don't know. They're talking to each other. I don't know. But yes, man. But real quick, look, I'm gonna do this one last time for y'all. It's over 500 some people in the building because I do got to get up out of here. Sis Kim, we can. I'm gonna do a little panel live Saturday. So if you still want to do that, it probably be best you just let it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all let it die down. You know what I'm saying? But let me do this for y'all one last time because I really be wanting y'all to go back into some of the old episodes and really do y'all ones and twos, man. You know what I'm saying? Really do y'all ones and twos. So let me pull YouTube up over here. And I promise I'm gonna get y'all up out of here after this. But I really be wanting y'all, especially as we approach trial. Let me pull up YouTube. But I will be back Saturday, early Saturday, y'all. God willing, time willing. If nothing else come up, you know what I'm saying? Don't nothing else come up because y'all know shit happens. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me go to my YouTube channel. Then I'm gonna share my screen. I'm finna show y'all something. Don't go nowhere. Sit your ass down. This ain't the time where you leave the church. Some of y'all, I can tell some of y'all the type of motherfucker that leave the church
while the pastor saying his last prayer. Y'all can't wait to get up out of there. If y'all don't sit down, sit down, sit down. I'm just playing. Hold on. All right. So let me share my screen real quick. Rain did nothing wrong to nobody. Look, I ain't telling y'all to pick no sides. OG Creamy dog, what's up? What's up with you, OG? Got my boy the general in the building. All right, let me share my screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Because I ain't got time for the extra shit. All right. I'm about to show y'all something. I showed y'all this before. All right. I showed y'all this before. It is a new tool. It is a new tool that YouTube has introduced. It's not new anymore, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't know about this. All right. And it's going to do a lot of y'all a lot of justice while y'all watch these different lives, including Room 901. While y'all watch these different lives covering this trial, some of y'all may be into the young brother from Mississippi. I forgot his name. Nolan Wells, I think that's his name. Y'all may be watching his trial. Y'all may be watching Carmelo Anthony. Whatever. I'm finna show y'all something. I'm about to show y'all something that's gonna be very useful to the real researchers. All right, because I really be wanting y'all to use this, man. Utilize this, y'all. Utilize this. Hold on, let me go. Let me get on YouTube with my phone so I can see my screen. Hold on. Let me get back on YouTube with my phone so I can see my screen. And I can see how I look. Your boy hungry, man. Your boy is hungry. Hold on, y'all. Hold tight. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm on YouTube. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So let me put myself. Let me go back over here real quick, and I'm gonna drop myself to the bottom so y'all can see. Matter of fact, I just do the whole goddamn screen. Okay, y'all can still hear me. All right. So boom. Let's click on a live. Let's click on a Let's click on which one I want to click. It don't matter which one you click on, right? So let's say, for instance, right, I'm a subscriber. I'm one of y'all, right? And I'm like, dang, man, I want to find out about let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do the MO3 legal chess number 43. Did investigators finally find key ones? So okay. So I'll say, for instance, I'm one of y'all, right? I'm like, man, Josh went live. I remember Josh went live and he said something about the Camaro. So let me go back to the live. Okay, so I click on the live, right? I click on the live. Y'all pay attention because I promise y'all this is gonna be very helpful to y'all who really gonna be researching and having a lot of lives to watch throughout the duration of this trial. Okay, you don't have to play the video, right? You don't have to play the video, but you're gonna scroll down. Oh, hold on, where is it? Oh, okay, they changed, they moved it. Okay. Okay, so if y'all look over here to your right, right? Y'all look over here to your right. Y'all see where my cursor is. Look all the way to the right. Y'all see the little part I just highlighted. I'm looking at the chat in my phone, so y'all say yes or no. Y'all see the part I just highlighted, right? Right here, the little star looking thing. The little star looking thing. Y'all see this? Y'all let me know if y'all can see this. Y'all see the little gray thing where my cursor is, the little star thing right there. Some of y'all may have it under y'all phone. Some of y'all may have it on y'all okay. All right, bet. Street said, yeah, he see it. All right. Come on, then. Y'all talk black to me, then. Goddamn, I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to help y'all out. No, he said, no, Josh, it's still populated. No, don't pay attention to the screen. Don't pay attention to the screen. We don't need the screen right now. Just look at the far right. Look, follow my right here, man. Right here. The far right. Y'all see what my cursor is. Look, the far right there. The little star looking thing right here at the far right. Look. God damn it, y'all. So we see it, nigga. I'm trying to make sure everybody see it. Okay. So all right, so boom, we here. Okay, Kim says she see it. All right, don't worry about the screen. Don't worry about the screen. I don't know why it's buffering like that. All right, so y'all see this star. Now, YouTube now allows you, right? Say, for instance, if I'm a subscriber and I said, damn, I remember legal chess. I remember Josh doing a legal chess about Key One in the car in his Camaro, but I can't remember what Josh said. All right. Now you're gonna look for this star. Look for this star. You're gonna click that star. You're gonna click the star. This is Gemini. All right. This is another form of Chat GPT that's installed into YouTube. All right. So and it allows you to ask any question you want to ask. So right here, I'm gonna say, what did Josh say about DPD locating the Camaro? See how easy that is? You ain't even gotta watch the video. You know what I'm saying? Watch my videos now. Watch my lives. But sometimes you ain't even got to. You can find that a little. It may be because I'm on my laptop. So if you're on your phone, it'll be in a different spot. But look for that little star. Click that star, and you can ask whatever question about the live you want to ask. So I said, what did Josh say about DPD locating the Camaro? You can go to any episode and do this, y'all. Any episode, anybody live. All right. Then they're going to pull up. They're going to pull up verbatim down there. Verbatim. What I said about the Camaro. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pull up. So I asked, what did y'all say about DPD locating the Camaro? This is the answer. Y'all know to look on the right-hand side. It said, throughout the video, Josh explores the possibility that investigators have obtained significant evidence regarding the black Chevrolet Camaro tied to the murder of MO3. And they give you the timestamp to where you can click it and you will already be at the thing. You see that? You can click it. Let me mute this. You click the timestamp and they're going to take you directly to where I said what I said. All right. And again, you can do this for any video. Any video. So if you go through the Legal Chess playlist and you on one of my live streams and use this, man. Use that star, ask any question. Ask any question. You can go on and on. Ask any question. It'll save you a lot of time. Like say for instance, it's trial time, and goddamn it, you trying to watch 5 lives, but you ain't got that type of time. You can go to a live, click the star, and be like, what did such and such say about this? You know what I'm saying? Utilize this, man. Especially go back to my old lives, y'all. It's a lot of information, man. A lot of information, man, that a lot of y'all didn't heard, but a lot of y'all didn't forgot because it'd be so much information. But go back to my old lives, man, and use this star button. Use that star button. All right? Use that star button. Even if you're not even on the MO3, use it, y'all. You be on YouTube, whatever, it save you a lot of time. Because now I don't have to watch the whole video. I can ask the question, click the timestamp. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take me directly there. Going to take me directly. So I ain't got to skim the whole video no more and all of that. Nah, man. So utilize that star button. It's right there, y'all. It may be, I'm on a laptop, so it may be in a different location on your phone. If you're on a phone, it should be down there by the comments and all. Y'all will find it. Y'all smart. Y'all smart. All right. Just look for that little star. All right. All right, man. With that being said, y'all, look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all for all the support. I'm still back here. Hold on, I'm tripping. Yeah, man. Y'all go back and watch some of them old episodes, man. What y'all down there laughing at? AB cracked the joke on me. What AB down there talking about behind mom? Hold on, let me make sure. Thank y'all for those gifts, man. Thank you. Thank you. And I may take a screenshot. He said, how you find it? Since I had talked with you on the back end. Now, y'all not being a conscious community and stuff. And they be on all that AI stuff over there. Man, I appreciate y'all 350 gems, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, Bahama. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. He said, who is Yella Ball Kisses? I don't know. Who is Yella Ball Kiss? Who is Yella Ball Kiss? I don't know. On your phone, exit from the chat, go back in and swipe to the right chain. Now, the only thing about it is, when it comes to like this live right here, you may not see the star under this live and for like a day or two. Okay, so when it's live in, give it about a day or two, and you'll be able to go back to this live, and you'll be able to do the X and all this stuff. So I'm trying to see something. I didn't even see no yellow ball kids. There's somebody new. Hold on. I get first deals on the yellow ball. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop playing. Who's yellow ball kids? I ain't even seen no yellow ball kids come through here. I see her. Hold on. Let me see her. She said, "What up?" I can't even see her. I don't know, man. I don't know, but there she is. There she is at room 901 because we said room 900 because one is gone. Hey, man. The nigga said room 900 because one is gone. Hey, man, I ain't fuck with y'all. Look, man, I love y'all. I ain't gonna do no long outro. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try my best to be back Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all stay safe, stay dangerous, stay woke, and stay prayed up, man. You hear me? Stay prayed up, man. I'm gonna see y'all again Saturday, and I'm gonna see y'all around these YouTube streets, man. I love y'all, and y'all know the motto, man. It's only us. Don't let them in. Don't play it to the Fly Rebel. That nigga said room 900 because one is gone. Boy, that's the funniest shit. That's the funny, man. Let me go up out of here, man. I love y'all, man. Salute, man. I'm gonna see y'all around, man. Salute, bro. I'm gone, man. I can't with y'all.
God. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush them. That's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on that. Taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep it pistol. I be damn if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got it straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come key. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion, the L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cross account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on that. Taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to. Yeah. So I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got it in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.